Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This feels in a way more like the first proper video of 2022. Feels so odd to say that. I'm a 1900s person. It still feels in many ways more natural to say 1900 and to younger people that will sound like the Stone Ages. So I want to take a moment to thank all of you that have been buying and downloading the single of Lean On Me that Jake and I did.
We just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Some of you may be like, she's charging $5 for a track, when normally I can buy a track for like $2. Well, yes, that's true, but I want you all to know that all the proceeds from the sale of the single are all going to Jake. As you can probably imagine, it's not easy to get a career started in this day and age. In these last 2 years of COVID, for all the young people who were at that age where they were ready to go out and just take off, they had to hit the brakes. And when you're in the music business, it's incredibly hard to get a career going under any circumstances. So he's so talented, and I really don't doubt that he will be successful, but I just want to help him any way that I can. And so this, as I said, all the proceeds go to Jake. And for those of you parents out there who have technically adult children still living with you because they're trying to get going, I'm sure you can relate. Jake has been working very hard though, and he has some amazing people helping him. His latest single is going to be coming out soon. It's coming out on February 4th, and it will be available in all the places where you listen and buy music. Pretty exciting for him. It's called Sleeping with Fire.
Sleeping with fire, no love but desire. Don't wake me up, don't wake me up. I'm all out of patience. I love that I hate this. Don't wake me up, don't wake me up. Oh, let me let you go.
That's really cool. Again, he amazes me. His singing is great, and it just keeps getting better and better, and the songwriting ability. Yeah, that boggles my mind, but it's good. I hope you check it out. In case you ever wondered what boggles look like, this is what they look like. We have just had our first proper snowfall of the winter of 2022. And fortunately, it wasn't too terrible up here. We had quite a few inches of snow. I would say, I think we had about maybe 6-7 inches, something like that. But it's very warm. In fact, too warm to use the snowblower. Kind of depressed about that. I had it all geared up, ready to go, ready to jump on. But when it's this warm and all starting to melt, it just clogs up. And so, not going to do any of that. We did a little shoveling, and that's about it. So I have been on a bit of a hiatus over the holidays, and my next gig won't be until February 3rd. I'm kind of glad that it worked out that way because I came back to work and was having fun doing the gigs, and then we had this break, which it's funny, my voice broke around the word break. Right during that time when this new this new COVID strain reared its ugly head, and none of us really knew what was going on, what was going to happen, so I was kind of happy not to be working during that time. But I will be starting up again, as I said, February 3rd, and for those of you who don't know, that is actually my birthday. I'll be back at 54 Willow for 3 nights starting February 3, 4, and 5. So that will be fun. And also, I should let you know that Jake is also going to be doing a gig that night, which is pretty cool. Fortunately, I can be there because my show is at 7 and Jake's show is at 10 at the Bitter End. Now, the Bitter End might sound familiar to you. It's quite a little well-known venue, and it's not very big, but a lot of cool people have gotten a start there, including people like Lady Gaga. So I mean, it's pretty cool. It has a reputation, and it'll be fun to watch Jake perform there. So if you want to check it out. As you see, I still have decorations, although I've changed them. I've taken down the colored lights, I added the white, took down the red ribbons and the reindeer, and put up these coppery metal-like ribbon bows. That's gonna stay. Hope you like it. It looks pretty. It's very festive, right? It's just a little bit of atmosphere that helps. Okay, so now the hunt begins to figure out topics and ideas to make vlogs for the Linda Eder YouTube channel. As you see, I recently put up an old video of me singing God Bless America, which is my favorite patriotic song. I just decided for January 6th that I would put that up. January 6th, 2021 was horrifying in my opinion. Scared the living crap out of me. But I also put up, as you recall, something that started quite a bit of argument. So this year I decided, well, I'll just put this song up. This is just a patriotic song. But sure enough, what happened? People used it as an excuse to start arguing, to start giving their opinion. And so I did what I don't normally do, is I disabled comments, because I didn't want it to just devolve into this ugliness, which is all around us all the time now. There just seems to be so much hatred in the world and so much division that it seems hopeless sometimes, because it's just right bubbling right below the surface. The slightest little puff of wind just brings it up, and the fire burns on, and it is a fire. It's a dumpster fire. I think we should just get rid of all the cable news. Let's just go back to the way it used to be. Put on the nightly news, give us the facts, just the facts, put on the actual videos, put on the actual speeches, don't have any talking heads, don't have any opinion pieces, don't make it about entertainment, which is what the news seems to be these days, so that we just see that. Because whether we like it or not, we all tend to watch one or the other, although I try to do both. We are all being brainwashed, whether we believe it or not, by the slanting, and it's all slanting to someone's opinion, when we really should just be forming our own, and then also having the ability to talk about it. There's never one side. There's always 2 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, and more sometimes to every issue. And you can't see both sides unless you sit in the middle. So that's my 2 cents. I know you don't come here for my political opinion, so I'm trying not to go into it at all. But I just wanted to say that. Just that, okay? It's my 2 cents. And on a lighter note, or should I say heavier note, some of you have been begging me to bring back the Skinny on the Fat series to get going again, and believe me, I'm right there with you. I need to do it as well. How many of you are pickled from all of the sugar that you've been eating over the holidays? So, yeah. People have sent me, by the way, thank you for all the gifts that I received. I don't deserve them. I don't feel like I've done anything to deserve them, but thank you. I feel guilty. I almost want to say, please don't send me anything. If you want to give me something, just make a donation out to Pets Alive and, do it in my name, or download the Lean On Me, do it for my kid. I don't care. I don't need the gifts. I certainly don't need the calories, because a lot of you send me sweets. Lots of sweets, lots of chocolate. So I've eaten a lot of chocolate over the holidays. So I am thinking, actually, about starting back up with the Skinny on the Fat series to get myself going. It seems to help you guys as well. So I plan to do that as soon as I finish all the chocolate. And finally, last but not least, put on my glasses so I look official for this. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. So many people watch. Over 75% people that watch my channel are not subscribed. Maybe it doesn't seem like a big deal to you, but it is a very big deal to anyone who wants to be a YouTube vlogger. And it is so important for people to do that. So it doesn't affect anything. All it does is, when you open up you might get an email that says, oh, you got Linda Eder put up a new vlog. That's about it. It's not like people are going to be bugging you for this and that and the other thing. It isn't like that. It really is just to alert you when a new video has come out. But on my end, it's huge. You know, the higher your numbers, the more you can accomplish with your channel. I want to turn this into something that is long-lasting and sustaining. So please help me out. Please subscribe. And again, all you have to do is hit that little red button. It's so easy, and it doesn't affect you, except to let you know there's a new vlog, okay? I love YouTube. I watch more YouTube than anything else. To me, it's just so entertaining. I'm subscribed to several of my favorite channels, and I always look forward to their videos. I learn so much. I'm entertained by so much of it. One of the things I love so much about YouTube is that, you know, there are so many people in the world that have something, whether it's entertaining or educational, or artistic, something that is so fun to watch. And in the old days, the only people you saw were the people that got into show business or that ended up in jail on the news, something like that. Now you can just find all these amazing people all over the world, in fact. I think it's incredible. I'm not sponsored by YouTube. I wish I was. I don't even know if they do that. But YouTube, you got it right. I really like YouTube. I hope you do as well. And I hope you're entertained by my channel. I'm trying really hard to make it entertaining. Speaking of having fun, I'm just watching my horses down at the barn. All four of them, the two big ones and the two minis, have decided it's playtime. So they are running around in the snow just like little kids having a ball. You hungry, huh? Yeah. Nothing like a fire. Now that's the kind of fire you like. I'll tell you what, I love my horses, but I don't like feeding them at night in the winter time. It's cold. Yeah, we're going. Go on. One thing that helps me out, as you see, you can't see me anymore, is this light on my hat. Made by Equilite. A lot of the equestrian YouTubers that I follow, they wear these. That's where I saw it, and they're great. They come with the headband type or the full hat type. Really cute and really warm, and the light is great. And the great thing about it is you can pop it right out of here and just plug it into the USB on your laptop or whatever you're plugging in and charge it right back up. So great. See, puts out a lot of light. Tiny crescent moon. It's the first time I've been walking down to the barn in snow this year. Been pretty spoiled. It's been very warm. Not frozen. Because cleaning frozen manure off the ground. It's not fun. Not fun. Rocky. What are you doing? Hi, Eddie. Just like that. I don't need it. It also has different intensity levels. You can have it. It's great or not. Yes, I know a ton about that. Ooh, the temperature has dropped dramatically. Woo, cold out there. Too cold. Right? What do you think? What do you think? Yes, in the words of the great Norwegian scholar, Woofda. this fire. Whew. That feels so good. Nothing like a good wood-burning stove. What are you thinking? Just wants food. You just want food. Can't have my cracker. Oh, right in the nose. I've now been given several pair of these thick, fuzzy socks that have non-stick things on the bottom of them ever since I told people that I slipped going into my bathroom in my stocking feet. I think I've got now 5 pairs of these, so everyone that sent it to me, thank you for thinking of my health, and they are toasty, warm, and comfy. I also just want to reiterate one more time, thank you so much for all the gifts. You're too generous, too many people, too generous. And I'm really, really notoriously bad about writing down who gives me what and giving proper thank yous to people. I've been that way my whole life. It's a flaw. I'll just admit it. I'm so grateful for the gifts. I'm so terrible at thanking people properly, but thank you, everyone that sent me gifts. There were so many of you, but I am going to single out one person in particular just because at Christmas time I feel like an extended member of the family, because she always sends me a huge box with individually wrapped gifts, several of them in there, and always sweets and cookies and everything else, and that is Trish. So Trish, thank you. It's so not necessary, but if it gives you pleasure, I'm so glad, and you certainly give me an extra special Christmas because I have so many more lovely gifts to open, so thank you. Something so mesmerizing about fire flames, I don't know. Mankind has been staring into them for thousands of years. They are mesmerizing, hypnotic.